My mouse isn't connected. Alright. Hold on. Get some more lighting in here. Why, hello, Mr. Pimentel the second. Well, actually, you'd be like more like the third or fourth. I actually don't know how far your family lineage goes, but you're one of the Pimentels of all time. Wait, is it not? Did I seriously not just... No, not Bluetooth Cube. Yo, when are they gonna make a Bluetooth FTO? Honestly, I think that was the perfect time to make a Bluetooth FTO. Alright, we're good. Not bad for a first solo of the day. Not Elliot. Dang it, it's not Elliot. I mean, there's Bluetooth Ivy Cube, true. There hasn't really existed anything more than like 6 axes that has been Bluetooth. Well, I mean, 2i2 only had 3. If you think about it. I'm gonna activate stream mode on Discord. Give me just a second. Because people keep yapping in this new group chat I joined. Let's see. Okay. I just turned off the sound notification, so hopefully that won't continue to play throughout. Bro, it's not me? Sure, it's not you. That's just not the... Okay, so here's what I've learned so far of last 3 triples. I have learned all of OLPs 1, 2, and 3, which is about 60 algs. I know TCP from beforehand, which is another 18. And I know OLP 5, only even so far. I was planning on learning odd this morning, but I decided I wanted to oversleep instead. And that was OLP 5 all, which is OLP 5 odd, which is the set that I haven't learned yet. So I technically didn't know that one, but I thought I did. So that's why there was a pause. I did learn like a couple of them, but I've pretty much forgotten them. Oh my gosh, I'm turning. See? That was an OLP too. I know my shit. I know my shit. I woke up at 8 a.m. and couldn't go back to sleep. That's really unfortunate. I'm sorry, Ty. I hate that feeling so much, but also at the same time, waking up that early and then forcing yourself to not go back to sleep is really difficult. So I'm impressed you did that. Think about it as a blessing in disguise. You have an extra 2 hours of your day to do stuff. Also, what up, Ty? Dog, we for real? No, there we go. That was so stupid. What even is Wyoming? That's true. Because out of state 202 scrims are crazy every time. I know! Except my PR single. We can ignore that one. Also, we've gotten a Nicholas scramble here in Utah. I discovered all 58 oil, and that's on the channel Avi World with black icon with an eye on it. I discovered it on April 4th, 2026. I feel so stressed. First off, there's 58 oils? That's insane. That's a +2. Alright, well, we'll see if I can actually, like, solve this puzzle somewhat adequately. With the exception of one session that I've done, I think it was 2 days ago, I haven't done any FTO solves. It's all been L3T drilling. But that one session that I did went really well. I got 3 12s in the span of 6 solves. Unfortunately, none of them were good enough to make PBA 05, but you know. Oh, okay. Who is he? That was OLP 30 something. The numbers are hard to say because there's 9 per. What is the 58th OL? Oh, I'll skip, of course. What is happening today? I just cannot do that. I have a DNF average of 12 right now. What was that? Bro, I don't fucking know. I'm bad at the event, I guess. Skill issue. Ugh. Brother, ugh. think I've just come to the conclusion that I'm never going to be good at this event anymore. Freaking DNF hour to 25. That was OLP 3 again. Wow, a good solve. I didn't think it was possible. Hello. What up, Christoph? Is that 2 foot out better than the one I use? 2 twist, I mean? I like it more personally. I've tried out your one for a bit, and I just can't really seem to get it to work for me. Oh my gosh, this is so inefficient. I also can't turn this dang puzzle. Everything in that solve was just bad. The efficiency was bad, the look ahead was bad, the turning was bad, and the recognition of the TCP was garbage for what the case is. Wow, a good time. Dude, come on. It's been in the Episode server. I haven't seen him in there yet, and I feel like he would be the most active person in there. I've seen him send a couple messages in the Rockies. I am frankly not going to invite him. If someone else wants to do that, then be my guest. It's like it has such good potential, but then I just don't see anything with this triple. Can just do that, I suppose. I was like one time on FTO, how should I improve? Practice. I mean, how else do you want to improve? Bro, learned yellow, it's so easy. Okay, fine. I will do an average of 5 with yellow and see what I get. Bro, what? Alright, that's the third DNF this stream. No one is going to believe me when I say I have a 16 AO 100. Oh, yellow. Supposed to be looking, yeah. So it's gray, orange. Wow, of course I get a scramble like this, my first solve in yellow. Was it gray? Would be the blue down here. What the actual hell, bro? Which freaking one is it? Found it. How did that come out? I don't know. I never had this problem. I've had 0 pops in the last week and a half, and all of a sudden I have 3, like, sequentially. Also, that was just straight up not fun, so I'm just gonna not do yellow anymore. Isn't FTO a 404 and a skew combined? More so a PR mix than a skew, but you're kind of on the right track. Ah, it took forever. That was a really stupid scramble, by the way. Rue is easy. I personally prefer Rue. Have you ever tried FTO one-handed? I have, and it sucks. Don't do it. CFOP isn't an option. Guys, CFOP actually bad method. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take a short break because nothing is working. I'm gonna go to Swan, and then I'll come back to FTO in a bit. Okay, I guess no events is gonna work for me today. Yo, it's the Gans Queen. So true. What GAN 303 do you have? I have no GAN 303s that I enjoy. I have this one. This is a smart cube, but I still don't like it. It literally pops. I have GAN 16 and it sucks. How'd you get a GAN 16? Might be a 15, I forgot, bro. I think today is just not my day. I don't think I've had a single good solve today. No parodies today, at least? No, I've already missed Trace twice. Freaking YouTube hid that comment, Elliot. It's not so much I don't think the setup is bad with mine. I think it's just the fundamentals of the puzzle just don't fit me. I'm also too lazy to get up lubricant at the moment. Even though I have it sitting right there. YouTube Automod doing its thing? Yeah, I know. Mr. Pettit, what is your job? I forgot. I don't know where Mr. Pettit is, but you can go find him somewhere. Search up on the internet and see if you can find that person. See, guys, the joke here is that I'm actually Mr. Pettit, but he misspelled my last name, so I'm not going to respond to the comment. I also just hate how this cube is UV coded. What? That is insane. No. What? That was an 11? Cool. I'm yet to find a 303 that I actually like. Yo, same. Besides the Tornado V3 a couple of years ago, that cube was just perfect for me. Unfortunately, it's now bad. Try the Volk power. Holy shit. Elliot, that cube existed before you were born. How the hell do you know about the Volk power? Oh wait, J-Perm, I forgot. Have you tried this niche brand called Rubik's? I highly doubt I can get my hands on a Volk power. I have a Volk 3M. as close as I can get, but frankly, I don't think anyone is willing to sell a Volk because they know it's just not going to be sold. If that makes any sense. Like, they already know that selling it is a lost cause. I would have been so upset if that was sub 10. Dog is too fast? Interesting. Have you tried learning any PBL? No, and I don't intend to. I do not care about PBL anymore. If FTO wouldn't have been added, I would have learned it 100%. But now I have my priorities straight. It's not an extra slice. Okay, we're going back to FTO. That is just unspeakable. Every cube on the market is too fast. I can handle fast cubes. I severely doubt that, honestly. PBL is satisfying? Yeah. I get that it's satisfying to like execute one of like the 900 algs that you learn, but you also have to learn those 900 algs in the first place, and that's just not something that I'm willing to put the time into. You can say it's satisfying all you want. Like, I know how satisfying it is to execute algs correctly, especially when you do them fast. But frankly, my heart is with something else right now. What are you? Haha! We got it. I can't control fast cues. When I went to give my cue to Timon, Who says his keys are slow? He said that my 3x3 is unusable because it's too slow, lol. Maybe that's a sign. I'm currently trying to make a custom magic and master magic. What year is it though? Like, can someone like wake me up and tell me what year it is? Like, FTO is not actually being added. In fact, FTO just doesn't exist. Like, custom magic? Who are you? It's 2067 year. 67. I get it. Eh. I got a 317 on 5x5. Did you use cage? What happens? Explain yourself, Ty. Oh my gosh, who is he? No? No? What are you? Oh, you're like this. No, you're not. What the hell are you? You're like this. There we go. Look, OLP's freaking 3E, like the even OLPs are so similar to each other, it's impossible to distinguish them instantly. Like, best person in the world with LTT is still going to have a massive pause there no matter what, just because they're all too similar. Sure. I didn't know whether or not I stopped the timer or the cube was unsolved. And then when I saw both of them were there, I just went for the timer. Would you rather meet Yiheng or meet Zhuan? Well, I've already met both, so that's kind of a dumb question. I met freaking Zhuan at the airport again, and I was like, oh my god, that dude is literally like 3'9". It is so funny how small he is. Like, he constantly travels with Qishan, though. Like, there's this joke that, like, they're boyfriend and girlfriend. I genuinely think there's some truth to that. But also, at the same time, they're 9, so why should I care? They have literally said it before? Oh, have they? No. Oh, well. Medza method? The fuck is Medza? Are dating in the elementary school sense? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's not so much, I think, like, the internet is shipping them. I think Chishen and Zhuanyi themselves believe that. But again, they're way too young for it to be taken anything seriously. That was not English, I don't care. Medza. Oh, you mean Meheta. I think that's how you pronounce it, Meheta. I don't know, I just like saying meta. Oh, hi, I didn't realize you were streaming? SMH, bro. You have one job. You're really fast? Oh, this is nothing. I'm actually really slow right now. It's embarrassing. I was just checking L3T Elks, bro. Brother. How many walnut glass layers do you know? Okay, well, all of OLLs into PLL skips, all of PLLs, and then like a shit ton of ZBs. And then like an occasional amount of just random walnut glass layers like this one, for example. If I had to guess, it's something in the ballpark of like 300. Actually, no, probably more. Probably closer to 500. One look at last year's triples, bro. I'm hoping I can do it by the end of July. I'm taking the process incredibly slowly because I rushed it with ZB and I forgot half of it, and I don't want to forget anything about L3T. How many L3Ts do you know? Probably about half. I think I'm halfway done now. If not, I will be halfway done by the end of today because I'm going to learn a couple more tonight. Ah! No, wait. Goes like this, actually. Alright, we got it. What do you mean half, bro? You know like 48 cases? Up. Hey. Half is 90, correct? 180 divided by 2 is 90, right? I know full OLP 1, 2, 3. I know 5 even, and I know the TCPs. I already know that these 4 alone are like 40. Why is the 505 so big? Which 505? Oh, the GAN? What do you learn just after 18 TTPs? Frankly, you don't need to learn anything more like that unless you want to take like FTO Beyond seriously. And even then, it's still up for debate because only one person knows full L3T and is like good with it. So we actually don't really know if it's even worth it yet. I'm confident it is worth it though. Ooh. Alright, yo, clip that chat. My best ever solve with a 1-leg last 3 triples. Clip it and ship it. It's only 179, Alex, it's obviously worth it. No, but the recognition is insanely difficult. Like, that was a good example of recognition, but... Like, you have to look at the cycle of both the triangular pieces and the corners. Which is way more than you need to recognize for something like ZB. Dog, what are we doing? That is insane. That is literally the worst possible LBT. I had freaking both of these triangles trapped down here, and the only other two are here flipped in place. That was literally worst case scenario. Yeah, sure. Okay, mom distracted me. I'm not gonna count that one. I don't care what you say. I only find difficult with OLP 6 though. I'm finding difficulties with OLP like 3 evens because the outs are way too similar to each other. Would you rather solve the puppet cube or the 21 with 21? Well, I've already solved the puppet cube, so I think I'd rather do the 21 with 21 just so I can have that experience, which it unironically could happen because give me just a moment.
Extra protein in them. Yeah, thank you. They're really good.
Look at these muffins. Why are they green? Why are muffins green? That makes no sense. But a lot of the cases of similar algorithms is very annoying. I do agree with that though. It's just I just need to push past the uncomfortability of it. That is a tough sentence to say. Also, this is a blatant misscramble. Wait, is it? No, it is. What the actual hell? Okay, That's another one of those cases that's just way too similar to other ones. Dude, it's actually green all the way through. What is this muffin? It still tastes good, at least. Have you checked the new OLP 3 odds? 3E5? What the hell is 3E5? Oh yeah, I discovered a new mnemonic system to help me distinguish the OLPs between each other. Because every single OLP, you can specify whether it's even or odd, and then you can draw two circles. The top one is for the corners, and then the bottom circle is for the triangles. And so I like to imagine the two circles. You can either have just one circle for each of them, those are the easy cases, and then you have the two cases with double circles, one where they're going parallel, and one where they're like intersecting almost, as how I like to imagine it. It's really good to distinguish them because it distinguishes literally every single algorithm uniquely from each other just by the pathway that the circles draw. Maybe I'm the only guy in the world who will ever use this sort of mnemonical technique. But frankly, it makes learning them so much easier. But remembering them by names is just not something I'm keen to do. Probably because of the blueberry. Blueberry does not explain why the muffin is green. That doesn't explain it at all. Ah. I was really hoping it would be the four mover. Yeah, I saw that Crimson video. That's really unfortunate. He still walked away with WR5 though, which I think is insane. But I know that this guy is going to get world record soon. Also, Leo Borromeo, back-to-back national record averages. Can we talk about that for a second? 506, 504. Like what? Leo still got it? I thought he was only good in 2020. He still has it. He also like randomly has ASR 4x4 single. God damn it. Dog, that was a 17? How? I don't even separate even odd. I just learned a set of 3 cases. Yeah, chunking memorization. That's what I do, except the chunks are a little bit different. What I do is I have a designated default case, which is where the triangles don't really have like a clockwise or anti-clockwise direction, and then the corners are solved. That's what I consider like the default case. And then I branch out to, I trunk this along with the other 2 cases where the corners are solved. And then I do another chunk where it's the corners that are messed up, but then the triangles are solved. And then the last 2, I chunk them up based on the corner permutation, so clockwise, anti-clockwise. It's sort of like 4 chunks of memorization per set, but it allows me to drill each and every one of them individually, like pretty well. Like I can drill these 2, I can drill these 2, and then these 2 as a chunk, and then this one I lump in with these 3 because it's the most similar to these 3. So it's easy to confuse. So I want to get rid of that. I'm probably going to have to switch to the Altron for Wyoming. Again, it's too big. But you have, like, Leandro Martin Lopez fingers, though. That is insane. Shout out LML, my goat. Freaking Megamix World Champion. People forget that sometimes, but he is Megamix World Champion. My goat is TCY. Dude, Tristan Troyer Young is such an underrated solver. See, this is why I thought you were Singaporean, okay? Not actually, but you know what? You know what I mean. Didn't LML like +2 out of the win in 23? I remember one of his souls was a +2, but I don't know if it like influenced the podium at all. Close enough? Yeah, I know. God damn it. It was an odd case, okay? I don't know it. Cut me some slack. Also, Yihang skipped Aussie Nats on a local competition in Indonesia. Yeah, I think what he does is he just signs up for competitions that he think he could go to, and then when he finds out that he can't go to them anymore, he just doesn't cancel his registration. That's what I do a lot. Because frankly, I think the delegates need like any extra help that they can get. So like I'll let them know ahead of time that like, hey, I'm gonna miss this competition. Also, what the actual hell? What am I doing? I need to stop yapping while solving. I'll let them know ahead of time that like, hey, I'm not gonna be going anymore. And then if registration, like, if it fills up and I would be on the waiting list, then I would remove myself. But, like, oftentimes when it's a competition that I can't go to, it's usually because it's very far out of the way, and those don't fill up, like, ever. Like, the one in Wyoming, I doubt it's going to fill out. Because it's freaking Wyoming. What the hell is in this state? You got a buffalo. Your main attraction is a buffalo. It's actually Yellowstone, but whatever. I am amazed that it solved. Have you recon OLP 5 cases? I have more trouble recon than the odd ones, lol. Well, yeah, the even cases are just harder to recon because the odd cases is like, oh, okay, where is the 2 swap? Versus the even cases, you have to determine, okay, is it going clockwise or anti-clockwise? Like, does this triangle come down to here, or does this triangle go over to there? Rather than just, oh, I see, these 2 swap, or, oh, I see, this one solved. That'll preserve that triple. I got Z-Mail, I wanted to do the ALG and then did an ARPERB instead. I'm laughing because I can relate to that so many times, except not our perm specifically, but the freaking what is it? Like the three style A perm kind of. I don't know how to describe it, but it's one of those. Lazy layer, what up? We're just doing the newest and most improved for WCA events. Except it isn't yet. When freaking Matthew Dickman was like announcing the people to come onto the live stream for NAC, he was like, FTO will be added on January 2nd, 2027. If you like FTO, these are the names you need to look out for. And I'm just like, great. Now I have the entire world staring down my scope. I knew I was going to eventually, I just didn't expect it right then and there. Yeah, but is there like a way you instantly see it being clockwise or anti-clockwise maybe? Occasionally I do. It's mostly when I'm tired that it doesn't work. Oh, okay. See, that was an odd case, and I just saw immediately. Oh, okay. The one on the left is solved. Therefore, I need to do a U prime and then rotate to here. No, dude, I'm so bad. I can't forget. It's because you know what? I'm gonna address the problem. I have been ignoring it up until now. I'm going to address it. So I'm going to wipe down the cube, and I'm going to wash my hands. I'll be right back. All right. We have no more sweat. Free clock. I'll let you do your thing. Don't spam the chat though. If you spam the chat, I ban. Best out for that case, trust. Yeah, but there's a way you can instantly see it being clockwise or anti-clockwise. Oh, I already read that message. Best out for what case? I don't know what case you're talking about. Wait. Wait, what? Okay, here we go. Is it this? No? Okay, that's not it. Look, I'm still in the learning process, okay? Do you think clock is coming back? I hope it's coming back. OP odd case 5 English. Dude, English is such a hard language, you don't understand how hard it is for someone like me. OP 5 odd case you just used. I don't know which one I just used though, because I just walked away. Am I the only one to have an FTO that pops? Go back earlier in the stream and you'll see me pop like 3 times. You're fine. Wait, a good time? What the hell? I just now processed that. Do you have the Diansheng? Or are you asking the person in the chat? Like once per solve? Oh. You might have the Shangshao. If you have the Shangshao, I'm sorry, but you need to get a new one. Ha! I got it this time. I had the Sengsu. Oh, man. I'm gonna get mine just to show you. Holy shit. Sorry if that was loud, y'all. For some reason, this thing needs some, like, WD-40, I swear. But yeah, here's the freaking Shangshao one. I'm gonna do a single A per monitor, and we'll see how many pops I get. Up. Okay, that's 1. Okay, that's 2. It's 3. Okay, it looks like we got 3, which is honestly better than average. I'm gonna try 1 solve on this just to see what I get. I don't understand what Shangshao was thinking when they made this. Literally, I got this as a gift from my friend Miles because he was like, dude, this is so bad. Someone take this off my hands. And I was like, well, I have a lot of FTOs already. Might as well get it. That is actually unbelievable. I got a 30 on a Shangshao. Holy shit. That is incredible. My PB with Shangshao does have a pop, so you know it's bad design. I cannot believe I got a 30 with a Shangshao. My previous best on a Shangshao was like 2 minutes. I swear. Put Gravitas in the thing that's screened or whatever it's called. Oh, it's just my freaking drawer. Cause like the bearing like on top of the drawer wasn't like properly installed by some dumbass. So it's just squeaky. I'm gonna delete that 30. Give me a second. My PB on is 35? That's insane. How the hell do you have a 35 on that crap? Yeah, if you're getting a 35 on the Shank Show, please get the diet. You'll actually be sub 20. Okay, maybe not sub 20, but you'll get close. You will certainly get so much closer than you will ever hope to get on a Shank Show. Damn it. I love ZB on 505. ZB on 5 is so nice, except when you get one of those random outs that has an S move. I also just don't have any of them in my ZB repertoire because I learned it for OH. And then promptly forgot about it. Because, like... I say that, like, OH is my main event, or, like, Megaminx is my favorite event. Both of them have been replaced with FTO now. Wait, you know what I just realized? Max Park is going to compete in FTO officially. We're going to see Max Park in a Yao-based event not be top 100. No, he will be top 100 for a bit. You know what, Shang Shang Grind, let's see what I can get. Please, no, dude. You have better things to do with your life, please. Like, use a freaking Yangcheng Neo or something. Freaking Deoncheng V1 for all I care. God damn it. Did it the wrong way. Are you gonna make some FTO tutorials? I could make like a video series on like how to be sub 20. Would you guys be interested in seeing that? I first need to get sub 20 myself though. Like look at this crap. Look at this. I'm not sub 20 anymore. Guys, I got a sub 20. I never thought I'd see the day. Next year, World Champion, you got this, bro? Yeah, of course. I know I have it, it's just how much will I win by now? What's your WR for FTO? I'm not a WR holder. Oh, you said, are you seeing world rank? Oh, I got world rank 4 in round 1 at NAC. I forget I need to rotate before starting that out than later. Man, I wish to compete in one day. Yeah. What do you think you would get if you were to compete, like, hypothetically tomorrow? Let's say you compete tomorrow. What are you getting? 18. So true, Ty. Wait, yeah, Ty, your PR is like. I mean, if the scramble is easy enough, I could get XWR. I'm talking more so for average, not single, because like single, I know for sure you can get. I mean, like I know for sure I can get it. It's just will I get a good enough scram? Wait, it's hedge here. No, it isn't. What happens? 15 average is normal for me. So you get at least XWR like what, 2 or 3? Yeah, pretty much like everyone in the final rounds, like Chandler and Dan got PR average, and Aiden was just world record holder by default. Like there was no hope for me getting podium there. Also sad to see Aiden DNF out of what was it? Like I think he straight up just DNF'd out of the win. Good job, me. Yep. Yep. With all people's TCP, 15 average is normal. Okay. 46.42 of LZB? Dude, that is a terrible 3x3 time. You gotta get your game on. Get your head in the game. I know it's a 5x5 time. Good job, Ty. Holy shit, I actually remember that. That is an insanely awkward out to remember. Dude, after doing that, I just want to like drill more algs. Do you guys want to see me drill L3T algs? Is that entertaining to you? You got a 2 triangle in the back? Wait, did I actually? No, did I actually? No, because it was the odd. Oh my god! I did the freaking even case on the odd one. That's so not. Wow, okay. I just straight up did not notice that. Thank you for pointing that out. I would have gone my entire rest of my life doing that algorithm for the wrong case. I would have been like Aiden Bryant up there at World Championships, DNFing out of the win. Thank you so much, Agrukin. You saved my life. I cannot believe that. Brother. Okay, delete that pause, and that's a 14. I'm also like way far behind now. Okay, do you guys actually want to see me do L3T practice? Because now I'm really in the mood to do so. What the hell, man? I was gonna stream today. I might do that. Hedge has the entire L3T. Wow, that's a pretty good L3T. I think that was actually my L3T in my 10.5. I don't know what the hell I was on that day. I have yet to get another 11 since that day, and that day I had a counting 10. No triangle swap? Okay, we're good. Pretty much only reason for streaming is shortage of space on my phone. I literally get 0 viewers. I mean, yeah, fair. Wait, you had a 10? I have a counting 10. Do you think that it's realistic to reduce your pause between centers and LBT in finishing? I don't know enough about FTO. This shit isn't a critique. Just asking because you know better. The transition between centers and LBT is very abrupt. Like, it's pretty much like, how do I describe this? It's like, imagine you get a soon for your OLL every single time, but you do the soon instantly, and then you have to recognize PLL, like, on the spot. It's very, very difficult. Not impossible to get insanely good at. I mean, Aiden Bryan is a perfect example of that, but it's very, very hard. And then L3T is, like, nowadays it's just recognizing an algorithm. And because the algorithms are very similar to each other and the recognition takes a bit, it's kind of like, I'm going to say, it's impossible to remove the pause there. Damn it. Corners are going the wrong way. What do you mean it's impossible to remove the pause there? I don't pause there. Jarvis, can we get the incredibly route? Holy shit, English. Alright, joke ruined. I can't speak, so joke is ruined. My hands are so dead I can't do FTO anymore, so, I mean, you did it on a freaking, what, Shang show? What did you think was gonna happen? Cool. I mean, I have reached no pause for recon OLP 1 and 2, but 4 and 6 are very difficult. Yeah, 4 and 6 are what I'm gonna do last, just because of how tedious they look. I don't know if that's a terrible decision or not, but I'm doing what gets me the most algorithms possible, the easiest. Because, like, OLP 7, 5, and, I don't know, it's pretty much just 7 and 5. They're really hard to reduce into TCP fast. So learning the L3Ts is nice. Ah, I did the hedge wrong. How many hours do you need to learn FTO? You want to know both of the A-perms, and then sledge and hedge combinations for L3T, which you could classify them as algorithms, but, like, not really. And that's pretty much it. That's all you need to know in order to solve the FTO with Ben Cisco. I mean, if you want to use Cage, you can use like this freaking algorithm to get 2 swap. $39.16 hours on saying so is nuts. I would learn 2-look TCP instead of that. I mean, yeah. If you want to take FTO seriously, you want to learn 2-look TCP, which I think is the method that Chris Troy teaches. So no aprons, but 3 TPS algs. What? I don't know why. I just can't comprehend that sentence. Brother. Man. What's the worst PLLL of all time? I don't know what the heck PLLL is. I can tell you what the worst PLL of all time is, and it's EPERM. That's 17.4 average, brother. What about NPerms? I like NPerms just because they're stupid easy to recognize. Like sometimes with like say V and Y, like you can kind of confuse those two if you don't know two-sided very well. Versus NPerms, they're unmistakable. If you have an NPerm, you know you have an NPerm. Unless you suck and think it's a JPerm, then that's your fault. Oh my god. Yes, but they're super long? Not really. I think we're going to save the L3T drilling for later on today because I need to do a couple chores around the house, but I'm definitely going to be hopping in a VC somewhere in a Discord server, so if anyone who like knows me personally wants to do that, then feel free. Just use the 14 move NPerm. So true. That's not 14 moves. How many is that? That's 17. Remember Isaac showing me the 14 move NPerm, and it looks hilarious. That is the most stupid 16 I've ever done in my life. Wait, that's 14? I never really considered that one being 14. I prefer the exterior finish than the die-in. Oh, like the texture on the outside? I definitely agree to a certain extent. Because the die-in, the outside texture does make it slippery after a lot of use. How long has it been in the stream so far? Because now I'm finally solving well. Why do we know the move counts of PLLs? Are we FMC bros? Well, I mean, yeah. We are FMC bros. I keep wanting to say zebras. Doc, what are you? There we go. I forgot it's the inverse of the corners. That's the first move. I've been cursed by the +2 gods. Lol. RMC, bro. Dog. What are we doing? Soon you'll be sub 14 and 404? So true. Sub 14 is not happening until like 2029. Holy crap, finally. I didn't mess up a solve. Has my heater not been on this whole time? My heater hasn't been on the whole time. And this vent is up. That's why I'm cold. I was like, how the hell am I cold in July? Jordan or Kobe? I mean Jordan. I'm surprised I actually still have 11 viewers. Oh, wow, it just dropped down to 0. always hate it when I get it from that angle, because I always end up just rotating twice instead of just rotating to the left once. It's a bad habit I need to break. What are we doing, bro? The worst sub 20 of all time. What the hell are you guys saying? That makes no sense. Hey, there's another one. What's your PB average of 5? In this session, it's 15.1, but I guarantee you I have something better on my phone. I know I have something better on my phone. I'm using it to stream right now, so I don't know the exact decimals, but just know it is a 14 something. No. Hold up, what did I do wrong? Oh, I forgot the U move. That was it. What? I give up. Kenyon mogs all Cuban communities? I mean, true. How do you keep casually mogging everyone in that FTO community? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I think I'm just him. I love it when people do stuff like this. Like they claim that I'm mogging everyone when in reality I'm still WR4. But like also at the same time I just pretend to have like an ego the size of Jupiter. Like there are some people out there who genuinely get pissed off that I do that. And I'm like, bro, it's just a game. Can you get FTOWR at January? I mean, yeah. That's the objective. I still have lots of room for improvement. What? It's just game. Why you have to be mad? Thank you, Damien. Appreciate it. Now I'm scared to compete in FTO? I mean, as you should be. There's gonna be so many Chinese kids out the woodworks in FTO, you are not ready for it, bro. Why am I so bad? Chad, I don't think I have what it takes to get top 100 FTO anymore. I'm so cooked. All you have to do is okay. Can we talk about this? How many times am I gonna freaking do that? Ru Chengwan? So true. Gonna go another DNF. I need to like take a break because I keep DNFing and I keep selling. So I'm gonna take another swan break. I'll go until I get a sub 9 average of 5, and then I'll go back to FTO. I need to say stuff like that to convince myself to actually try. We need to analyze Ray Chang-wan. Well, we just don't have enough info about him. Like, Lu Jihai claims that he has a couple sub-8s. Or something to that extent, but I don't know. Like, the only video that we have of him is the down solve, I'm pretty certain of. Also, how the hell do I do this? Does he still use the frickin' Neo? I think Runestrom can predict first 2 triples during inspection. Classic Chinese cubing. I need to get better at that. I mean again, I feel like it's a good warm-up cube and it helps me turn better on the MGC. True. I mean, he is kind of sus though since he competed in Feb and got like a 17 average, really? I don't know. It's a bit sketchy. I don't know what to think of it. I guess we'll find out in January. Dog, what was that? 8.4 average, I'll take it. We're going back. It was a while ago, he's averaging sub 13 right now. I just don't know. It's impossible to know. We need more solves from him that aren't down solves. We need like an average of 12 to study. Also, in terms of like the resources that China has, is it pretty much just all from Luigi? Holy turning. Like, that entire solve was just bad turning, blazing turning because of inefficient solution, and then just mid everything else. I have Billy, and the answer is no. And 16, I need a Kana 17. What do you mean Kana 17? Also, I'm sub him. That is my claim to fame at the moment. I am sub a kid in Asia. Do you like practicing 2x2? Not really. Wait till August, trust. Well, you're not a kid though, so my point still stands. I have really like hard time doing the AUF at the end with like a fancy finger trick like that. I think I just need to abandon that strategy and just like regrip the entire thing, do it as an R move. Just take the L, bro, because you can't do it right. That sort of like fancy finger trick plus like +2 is the reason why I don't have an official 13. Large Man Insane FTO tutorial though, 3 hours tutorial. Oh my god, Large, what are you doing? You're giving away all our secrets. This is a miss scramble. But the scramble actually looks appealing, so I'm gonna just solve it and then go again. The hell? Oh, I'm so bad. Where can I find this tutorial? I assume it's gonna be in Mandarin. There we go. This isn't actually as good as I thought because it's wrong color scheme. I can't even do a U move. What is going on, bro? I don't know if I can send links in chat. You can only do so if you're a moderator. Just send in the SEO Discord. They're in the Discord. I'm actually curious to see this tutorial. Please, like, show them Cage. Recall wrong. Last tutorial was only 30 minutes. How the hell did you get 3 hours? I think I'm being too inefficient. That probably just means I need to take like an actual, like, real proper break, which means ending stream. Alright, this sub we're gonna focus purely on efficiency. We're not gonna care about the time. That still wasn't good. I didn't try at all. How the hell did I get to here? Efficiency at its finest. Lamau. Ugh. It's like that. Okay. That was almost good. That was almost a good solve. I'm from Brazil, and when we want to laugh, we type KKKKK a bunch of times, depending on how much funny it is. Yeah, I've heard that Brazilians do that. Unfortunately, if you say K multiple times here in the States, it has a bad connotation with a, like, white supremacist group. So we don't do that. I really just don't hope I get a good average right now, so I don't need to clip it and then I have that sentence in the video. Nah, goddammit. Okay, well, it's not going to be a good average, thankfully. Wait, no, it's this. There we go. That's one I always confuse myself up with because like it starts similar to the other ones where the circles are parallel, but in that one the circles are perpendicular. So I get lost. This makes absolutely no sense to anyone but me, I just realized that. So, man, alright, I want to do some drilling of those, but unfortunately all the things are on my phone, so I'm going to do that at the end stream. But, frankly, I've already been streaming for 2 hours. This stream has been also incredibly successful. Thank you guys so much. I will definitely be back tomorrow, because the success with this one has been insane. But yeah, I think we're going to end stream there. Unfortunately, we got like pretty much no good solves. We got 1,000 solves in this session though, which I think is cool. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go do some other stuff. Bye bye, Mr. Pettit with 4 T's. No, Mr. Pettit is my father. No, wait. He's Dr. Pettit. I can be Mr. Pettit. Never mind. Okay.